Hi friends, welcome to today's Easter Get It All Done. I hope you guys enjoy this video. It is definitely jam-packed, full of motivation and just getting everything done. So I hope you enjoy it as always. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started.
Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to, never wanted to end it like we did. I guess shit happens for a reason, but it's like something feels different from back then.
Okay friends, so I wanted to start this video by showing you guys my real life mess. I know I get comments every now and then telling me how clean my house looks and how organized it is, but honestly, this is my reality. More than half the time, my house can completely become a mess and a disaster. So I just wanted to show you guys real life and show you guys these dishes that I left from dinner because I was too tired the previous night to clean up. And yeah, that's just real life, and I wanted to show you guys that no matter how pretty things look on the screen, there is definitely a different reality behind it. But nonetheless, I started off by cleaning my living room, but before I get further into the cleaning motivation, I did want to let you guys know that this video is a super exciting one because it is in collab with my sweet friend Elizabeth the Petta. I absolutely love her content so much. She is such a sweet person and I really appreciate her friendship and support. I highly encourage you guys to go check out her video today. I will have all her information linked down below in the description box, but she has amazing cleaning motivation. She also does decorating videos, and I absolutely love that she thrifts a lot of the finds that she uses to decorate. So I just highly encourage you guys to go check her out, and I am very grateful that she collabed on this video with me. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and get back into the video. So like I mentioned in my previous video, which was my spring home tour, our living room definitely gets a lot of use out of it. Jonathan and I and our dog spend so much time here in the afternoons. So tidying it up is definitely a daily task, but every now and then it can get a little bit out of hand like today. So getting things tidy just makes it feel so good and relieving, and it just makes me feel like I can tackle the rest of our house. So I absolutely love starting with the living room. And if you guys have not seen that spring home tour, I will have it linked down below. It is a really exciting giveaway for two $175 gift cards to House and Home, and it is open until this Saturday. So I will go ahead and link that information down for you guys. But then I moved on to cleaning off my dining room table, made myself some quick coffee before I had to tidy up the coffee bar station because it does get used every single day and it definitely gets a lot of coffee splatters every now and then. So I was just cleaning that up before I moved on to washing dishes.
Don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have some fun? Don't you wanna?
Okay friends, so a few videos back I got a comment about how much water I waste when I wash dishes. As many of you guys know, I do not have a dishwasher. I have never owned a dishwasher in my life, not even my parents. So it is just something that I didn't feel like I need. However, in that video, I did talk about how I'm considering getting one just because I do think it can save me time during my day. But like I said, that comment did point out that I waste a lot of water, and I couldn't agree more. Usually when I wash dishes, I just have the water running at all times while I wash them and while I rinse them. So I realized that there's things that I can do to decrease my water consumption and in turn help the environment a little bit more. So what I started doing is I started by kind of filling up to a fourth of my sink with with water, adding soap and a little bit of Clorox, and washing my dishes inside of that current existing water, and then turning on the faucet only to rinse them. And that is a little small change I made. I know it is not huge, but it is something that I can do to contribute to helping the environment. So I just want you guys to know that anytime you guys feel like you want to tell me something like that, definitely go right ahead. I really appreciate the constructive criticism, if if we want to call it that. So to that person, thank you guys so much for pointing that out. And like I said, I'm trying to implement different ways to conserve water until I can get a dishwasher, but nonetheless, I'm just gonna finish off washing dishes and drying them up so I can put them away right away, and that way I can go ahead and tidy up the kitchen.
6:30 in the morning, you wake me up to have a conversation and inform me about how I make you feel inside. You keep talking and I'm listening, but could you try to shut up? I'm almost getting dizzy now from the way you bum me out. I know that you wanted me to be someone I'm not, give you all my love and never mess it up. But I won't be pretending that I have some hidden love for you, baby. I'm done, I'm just done, because I'm way too passive-aggressive for you.
So after I washed up all the dishes, I went ahead and I wiped down my sink with some soap and some water, and then I am going to use a garbage disposal pod. And basically all you do is you put it in the garbage disposal and it cleans it out.
Even if I try to, even if I try to, I'll never feel like you do. Yeah. I know you think we're good together. Every time I see your happy face, I wanna tell you to just leave me alone.
So after that was done, I moved on to watering my plants real quick so they can get some water and some sunshine this day. And then I sprayed down my couches with this fabric freshener, put up my rug, and then I had Yuffie help me out and vacuum while I went and cleaned our bathroom. I absolutely love having Yuffie because on days where I don't have a lot of time, she vacuums while I can get something else done, and it's just a super helpful, and I just am amazed at how far technology has gotten. Nonetheless, like I said, I did move on to cleaning our bathroom. So after seeing my earrings laying on the counter, I had to take advantage and put them on real quick. But nonetheless, if you guys missed our bathroom makeover video, I will have it linked up in the corner as well as down below in the description box. But if you guys did see it, you would know that we had actually not used this bathroom since we moved in, which is gonna be 4 years in May, which is insane. But luckily we got it done, and we have absolutely been loving spending time in this bathroom, being able to use it. It has been spectacular, but it has given me one more area that needs to get cleaned every single week. So today was the day I just needed to get it all picked up and do a little quick cleanup. So that is exactly what I did. I wiped down the counters. I picked up certain things that were lying around, including the dirty laundry, which I didn't get to on this day. But nonetheless, I went ahead and I also cleaned up the toilet real quick. I only used the microban, and then once that is clean and wiped and rinsed, then I go ahead and I do a splash of Clorox, and I just leave that in the actual toilet until someone goes and flushes it. But nonetheless, like I said, I just did a quick little cleanup. Here I am vacuuming, and I will mop later on. When I finish mopping the main living area, I will come back and mop the bathroom. But yeah, I'm just happy I got that done, even though it is a new and added space that I need to clean up.
Love could be so sweet, I never knew it would sting. I never knew love like this would leave me in pieces. Oh.
Okay Okay, so after the bathroom was done, I moved on to making my bed, which our bed never gets made first thing in the morning. It just doesn't happen. So I do it sometime during the day. Sometimes it doesn't even get made, just keeping it real with you guys. But this pillow right here that I'm putting up, that long one, is from Hearth and Hand, and it has been a saving grace when it comes to sleeping. It has helped me go to sleep so much easier now, so I absolutely love it. And then I just moved on to taking the laundry out as well as some shoes. And then what I'm doing here is I took out our recycling bin and our garbage can, and I filled it up with water and some Clorox, and I just let it sit, and then I went back out and I cleaned them out. But I like doing this every now and then because they can get stinky, so I just like making sure that they are clean. But nonetheless, I moved back in and I finished up the kitchen by just wiping down the countertops, and then I moved on to mopping.
Oh, Emily, when did you fall right out of love?
And to mop, all I'm using is I am filling up my bucket with some warm water and some Lysol, and then I went ahead and I started mopping just using a plain regular mop. I do love this mop and bucket because the bucket spins, so it rinses out your mop for you. So I do like that about this one. But I did for a while use my steam mop, and I've seen a few comments as to why I don't use it, and honestly I just love cleaning my floors with a mop and a bucket of water. I don't know, it just gives me such a feeling of cleanliness, and I just love that sensation. And I grew up using a mop to clean my floors, so I think it might have to do with that. But nonetheless, I'm just getting it done, and after I finished with the main living area, I moved on to the bathroom.
When did the magic stop for us?
Now moving on to making the carrot cake cupcakes, I went ahead and I mixed up all the dry ingredients in one bowl, and then I'm gonna mix up the sugars as well as the wet ingredients in my mixer first. I will pop up the ingredients up on the screen and leave them down below in the description box for you guys. But all I'm doing, like I said, is I'm mixing up those wet ingredients first, and then I will slowly incorporate the dry ingredients, and at the end I will be adding the shredded carrots, and that is basically it. It's a super simple and easy recipe, and it is so good. As always, there is gonna be a taste test afterwards, and I'm also sharing a really easy dinner idea with you guys in just a minute. But I'm gonna go ahead and get these cupcakes taken care of. Once the mixture was all mixed together, I just poured it into a muffin tin and I baked it for 20 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And that was basically it for the cupcakes.
Hey, darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey, darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand. Hey, darling, I love it when it's me.
So once the cupcakes were in the oven, I went ahead and got started on the cream cheese frosting, which again, I will pop up the ingredients on the screen for you guys, but it is super simple to whip up. So that is exactly what I did. And once it was done, I just gathered all of it inside of a Ziploc bag and I put it in the fridge until the cupcakes were ready to get frosted, just so it can stiffen up a little bit. But again, super simple and easy recipe, and it is absolutely delicious. So I highly encourage that you guys try this out. But right after I was done with this, I went ahead and moved on to making some cute Easter baskets, and then we will move on to making some dinner.
The wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the
Okay, so Jonathan and I don't have any kids, but I wanted to do something sweet for him and our dogs for Easter. So I just got a couple things to make them some Easter baskets, like this cute little mug and a shirt for Jonathan, as well as some candies. And then for our dogs, I got them a few dog toys and a few dog treats, and I just kind of put something together for them. I did combine all of the dog things in one basket, and then I made one for Jonathan, and I just think it's a sweet little gesture, and I'm sure a lot of people make these for their kids. But like I said, I don't have any, but I still wanted to do something sweet for my fur babies and for my husband. So that is what I'm gonna get done right here. And yeah, I really do like how these came out. I also included some confetti eggs. Jonathan and I love getting these for Easter and just slamming them on each other. They are just so fun. So I thought that he would appreciate some of those in his little Easter basket. But yeah, that was it. It was such a fun little project, and I definitely think the dogs are going to enjoy it, and so is Jonathan. So I'm excited to hand these to them on Easter, and I hope it gives you guys some ideas as to something you can include in an Easter basket for your husband.
right now, red eyes while he said, don't you wanna have fun? Fool around with someone. Don't you wanna have fun? Never mind my
Okay, friends, so as I am finishing up this Easter basket, I quickly wanted to let you guys know that the next thing we are doing is we are making dinner, and I'm actually sharing with you guys a plate that is very traditional to my Mexican culture, especially during this time of Lent. So I have been sharing a lot of my traditional plates over on Instagram, and I have gotten a lot of requests to share these recipes over here on my YouTube channel. So I figured I would get started by showing you guys how I make this plate. These are chiles rellenos, which are basically poblano peppers that are stuffed with cheese and fried, and you can basically stuff them with anything, but I am stuffing them with cheese for this occasion. And all you do is you go ahead and you char all of the sides of your poblano peppers like I just showed you. So basically they just look completely burnt, but it is just the surface skin that is charred. And then you're gonna put these in a container and cover the container with some wrap or some aluminum to let the peppers sweat for 10 to 15 minutes. So while that was going on, I went ahead and I frosted the carrot cake cupcakes with that cream cheese frosting. The cupcakes were already nice and cool, so I went ahead and got that done while I waited for the peppers to sweat. And you basically want to allow them this time so it makes it easier for you to peel off all of that skin that is burnt. I'm not exactly sure why you even do this step, but I know it makes a difference and I would not do it otherwise. This is how my mom taught me to do them, so I've just kept that tradition. And yeah, so all you do is you peel off that skin. You can help yourself with a butter knife, but just make sure you take all of it off, and then do that to all of your peppers, and then just quickly rinse them under water, pat them dry, and then we are going to cut a little sliver so we can get to the middle of the pepper. Don't go ahead and cut through the pepper, just until you can get through all of the seeds, and take out as much of the seeds as you can. The less seeds, the less spicy. The more seeds, the more spicy it's gonna be. So I definitely made sure to take out a lot of them, at least for the ones I was gonna have. And then I went ahead and I stuffed them with cheese. I just cut my cheese into strands, and I'm gonna help myself with some toothpicks to close up the pepper. You can totally opt out of this, but it definitely makes it easier to cook. Just be mindful when you are getting ready to eat them to take out the toothpick, and remind your family to take out the toothpick. But otherwise, I'm just stuffing them like I said. You can also stuff them with ground beef or whatever you want. I love stuffing them with cheese. They're just so delicious. And after I was done with this, I moved on to making the egg coat mixture, which basically all it is you're gonna whisk up some egg whites. Make sure you keep the egg yolks as well. Here I used 4 egg whites and 4 egg yolks, and all I did is I whisked up the egg whites until it was fluffy like you guys are seeing, and then I slowly incorporated the egg yolks, kept mixing it, and made sure that it was just really fluffy.
Darling, you know we're gonna have a really good time, driving in the middle of the night when the stars are bright.
So after you have your egg coating done, all you're gonna do is make sure you coat your peppers with flour completely on every single side, and then you're gonna dip it into this egg mixture, and then go ahead and fry them in a pan with preheated oil inside of it. I love using corn oil, so that is what I used, but super simple and easy, as you guys just saw. Just coated it with flour, dipped it into this egg mixture, make sure that it is completely coated in it, and then I put it into my pan with some oil, and I fried both sides, and that is basically it. For this night, I did make a side of beans and a side of rice for it, and that was it. It was such a simple and easy dinner. It is delicious. You guys will see in just a minute the taste testing, but that is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out Elizabeth's video, and don't forget to check out my spring home tour and enter the giveaway. As always, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you in my next one. Okay friends, so Jonathan is home from work and he's gonna have dessert before dinner, but we're gonna do the official taste test of the Carrick carrot cake cupcakes. So see what he thinks.
It's really good.
Really good? The frosting is handmade. Good. Ready for dinner? Second taste test.
I still see your silhouette. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to?
Okay, and he's about to taste the dinner. See what he thinks.
Did you eat this?
No. Everyone be careful with the toothpicks. If you try this out, make sure that you either take them out afterwards or tell whoever is eating it not to eat them. Just be careful.
It's good, babe.
10 out of 10?
10 out of 10.
Sorry for all those promises I made you that I couldn't keep, but it's like something